你好，我是你的朋友小雪枭，欢迎来到 Chris 教你好好说话。在激动人心的第一周，我将教大家如何用最地道的英语去描述人物的外貌、身材与个性。我的话题将涉及健壮的美国队长、性感的神奇女侠、笨手笨脚的憨豆先生和深思熟虑的福尔摩斯。今天 Chris 将用教科书一般的标准英音纯英语为你讲述一位中国体坛巨星的传奇故事。为了帮助你学习，在每期课程里，小雪枭都制作了精美 PPT 和中英文对照文稿。好啦，这就让我们开启今天的课程吧。
Hello friend, my name is Chris and welcome to our English program called English Journey with Chris and the start of your English journey with me.The best thing about this program is that I am not going to be speaking Chinese to you. I'm only going to be speaking English. Are you ready for that? In our conversations, I'm going to be sharing all my tips about learning English, as well as giving you some detailed information about what life is like living in an English-speaking country such as the United Kingdom, which is my home country. This week is going to be full of new words for you to learn about describing people.We're going to take an interesting look at some famous people from around the world, including China and the UK. Do you know any superheroes such as Captain America? What about the world-famous Mr. Bean and Sherlock Holmes? We'll also talk about another mysterious British character. Can you imagine who it is? We'll start today's session by thinking about someone that all of you will know. He's probably the most recognizable sports star in China.Are you thinking about Yao Ming? Because he is the person we're talking about today. What do you know about Yao Ming? Yao is 2 meters 29 and weighs 141 kilograms. Have you ever seen somebody in real life who is so tall? Well, he was born in September 1980 to parents who were both basketball players when they were young. At his birth, he weighed 5.1 kilograms, which is double the national average.He wasn't only heavy, he was long too, at 60 centimetres. Wow! As a younger boy, Yao was not interested in basketball, even though people would always ask him if he wanted to be a player when he got older. He was a smart kid who loved studying. Here's a very interesting fact for you. Yao scored 132 when he took the IQ test. Do you know any more fascinating facts about Yao Ming?Fascinating simply means that it's very interesting. The average IQ score for an American basketball player is 83. Yao's score was better than the former president, Barack Obama. Did you know that he was so smart? Now, as he grew up, Yao noticed that many children would look at him and treat him differently. This resulted in him being rather introverted in his character, who kept himself to himself. What do you think introverted means?Basically, it's the same as the word shy and the opposite of outgoing character. Children would often say that he had arms and legs like chopsticks, and they were long and thin. Because of his height, he found it difficult to do lots of serious exercise. He'd get tired very easily, and he would struggle to breathe. When someone struggles to do something, it means they find it difficult. It's no surprise that he preferred to stay inside studying.When he was 9 years old, he was sent away to sports school where he met his first sports mentor, who would pick Yao up every day on his bicycle and ride him to school. When Yao received his prize at the Hall of Fame, his mentor was the first coach who he thanked. As he got older, more people began to ask him if he was going to start a career in basketball. After all, he was one of the tallest people in the province.He started playing basketball for the Shanghai Sharks junior team at the age of 13, when he used to practice for 10 hours a day. What a dedicated student he was. Dedicated means that he would invest a lot of time and energy into a hobby or a project. Where did he have the time to study? I suppose it doesn't matter because in the end he became a global basketball superstar.Yao began his career in the NBA, which is the American Basketball League, in 2002 when he started playing for the Houston Rockets, where he played until 2011. Yao's career had many highs and lows. He played for the Chinese National Olympic Team, the World Championships and also the Asian Cup. He was the NBA All-Star 8 times in his life. What an excellent achievement. Yao decided to retire in 2011 due to some injuries with his foot. However, he will always be regarded as one of the top international basketball legends. In his career, he has made millions of dollars thanks to his career in basketball. Did you know that Yao is a great believer in supporting animals? Let me tell you a hilarious story related to animals and Yao Ming. Back in 2002, an American journalist did not believe in the ability of Yao. He said, "If Yao Ming can get 19 points in an NBA game, I will kiss a donkey's ass." So Yao heard about this comment and replied, in his oriental sense of humour, then said, "Then I will score 18 points every game." In typical Yao Ming style, he played better, and in his very next game, he scored 20 points. The journalist who doubted Yao's ability was a man of his word and, later on national television, publicly apologised to Yao and actually kissed the donkey's ass. Can you believe it? Some of Yao's most memorable achievements were when he carried the Chinese flag at the 2008 Beijing Olympics in his home country of China. Yao said he didn't want to miss this prestigious event, especially when he was on his doorstep. Even though he had some injuries, he decided to compete because he didn't want to disappoint his country. Did you watch those Olympic Games? Do you remember him carrying the flag for your country? How do you think he was feeling at the time? How would you feel if you had to carry the flag for China? Such an honour. Now, let's look at some of the words that we discussed today when we were talking about Yao Ming. Do you remember a word which means that he was a shy character? The word was introverted. Are you introverted? Now, can you remember a phrase which means that somebody fulfills their promise? You can say that somebody is a man of their word or a man of his word. If someone likes a joke, you can say that he has a good what? That's right, he has a good sense of humour. Well done if you got those words correct. You've been listening well. Did you enjoy our discussion about Yao Ming today? Well, in the next season, which is in 3 months' time, we're going to be discussing another famous sports star, and we want you to give us your suggestions about who to talk about. You can leave your suggestions in the comments section below. In the next session, come back and learn about some very famous British people, including a very famous character. I really enjoyed my time with you today, and I look forward to talking to you again next time when we continue our English journey together. See you soon.
今天的课程就到这里，祝贺你迈出了神奇旅程的第一步。你是不是希望自己也能像姚明那样，用流利的英语和记者们谈笑风生呢？和练习投篮一样，英语也需要日复一日的学习和收听。为此，小雪枭将常伴在你左右。更多精彩原创内容，敬请关注小雪枭的微信公众号“雪枭英语”，地道英语就在雪枭。我们明天见。